Hey everyone, welcome back to Roots. We will start in just a minute.
One last set of quarters to try it. Swanson low, Stewart high, checkered flag. Who's the winner? Tony Stewart wins at Eldora.
But I know we got a update for the debut.
Racing room.
Sent around into the wall is Michael Waltrip. He and I believe it was Ernie Francis made contact, and we are under pump.
Thursday nights, under the lights, legends. That's actually my voice.
Comes through as the winner of the Iowa Corn Indy 250.
Tony Stewart is an NHRA national event winner.
Ryan Hunter-Ray is the champion for 2012.
And a NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship for Penske Racing and Michigan's Brad Keselowski. For Penske, winning the Daytona 500. Rader wins the Budweiser 500.
He comes through, he takes the checkered flag, and the championship leader makes it 3 in a row for the Penske team.
Welcome. Hey everyone, Wyatt here, and welcome back to Roots. Oh. Anyways, we're back with another season, third season for SRX. This is our second season covering as Back to Roots. And I'm here with my right-hand man, Malik Stephen Bush.
This is London Weekend Television, broadcasting on the London transmitter of the independent television service.
Wait, y'all are now airing motorsport now.
So,
Because we're airing motorsport.
ah,
Awesome! Anyways, if y'all want to follow my celebrator picks and slumper picks, I have 3 each for each category. So for celebrator picks, of course, the first name is who I want to win. The second, the third. I actually want a repeat again. I want a repeat. And then slumper, of course, the first name is third to last, and then last, who I think will not be winning this race, of course. All credit, if you hear audio coming from my Switch, all credit goes to ESPN. So, yeah. They're soon about to air the race. It's currently the NBA 2K24 Summer League. And finally, the game is over. Good thing I got on early to do this, because then I can. We're gonna react to the live intro. That's why I did this. I know it's off by like a few minutes, but who cares? That's what you get for Hulu and any other cable service. I would like to get more people into this racing crew, but it is what it is. Oh, what the what? Hold up. Okay, there we go, guys. For one.
If you want to join us there for the fourth quarter, moving over to ESPN2 at the top of the hour. One more quarter to go. Rockets leading the Warriors 9-7.
So the summer league's moving over to ESPN2, and then it's gonna go to SRX here soon. We're gonna react to this live.
Thunder is back. It's
Go on,
the
intro.
Camping World SRX Series. 6 straight weeks, 6 straight Thursday nights. Some of the most iconic short tracks in the United States. Some of the biggest names in racing to go along with it. Are you ready for a green flag night?
Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Jenkins. Here we are again for what you wanted, short track midget racing. Yes, Tony Stewart is here. Coming up later tonight on Thunder. It's another win for Tony Stewart. And there's a spin. They're going to stack a few of them up. Marco Andretti is the Camping World SRX Series champion.
I'm just done playing nice with everybody, and you're getting ready to get one hell of a show.
Four-time Indy 500 champion, now SRX winner.
What a win for Ryan Newman.
Tonight we kick off Season 3 of the Camping World SRX Series from Stafford Motor Speedway. We're from Stafford Springs, Connecticut, which is about 25 miles northeast of Hartford. And for the rich history of racing here, it is so important to this town. And for those of us who call ESPN home, this place might as well be home to us as well. Hello there, I am Nicole Briscoe. This is my home, and it is a pleasure to welcome you back to Thursday Night Thunder. This capacity crowd is ready to go because some of the best drivers on the planet have cut their teeth on a night just like this. We have it for you. 6 straight weeks, 6 straight Thursday nights. So here is how tonight will go down. There are 2 heat races. Each one is either 20 laps or 12 minutes. And then after heat 1, this field is going to be inverted for heat number 2. The main event, which is 75 laps, well, that is the average between those 2 heat races. Keep in mind, only the green flag laps are going to count. There are 8 full-time drivers. Each week, they will collect championship points. As we get ready for green, let's talk to one of the drivers in the field tonight. You know him well. Our Matt Yoakum is with Tony Stewart.
All right. Well, that's the intro. That was pretty cool. I didn't know what they were gonna pull. But we're Thursday Night Thunder returns. Used to be with NASCAR, now with SRX now.
Try to move back to Thursday and revive the Thursday Night Thunder aspect of it. It's where I made my name for myself. Jeff Ford made his name.
Yeah. SRX made so the contract ran up with CBS. It was a 2-year thing. Now it's back on to then SR for a new team partner, and they went ESPN, which they were going to bring back Thursday Night Thunder. Matt Yoakum and Matt Bestwickers. Now we're getting ready for the heat. The heats are started, folks. Thank you, Dan, early. The heats are going to start here soon. All right.
These drivers are ready. Let's get the booth ready. My longtime friend and colleague, Mr. Alan Bestwick, the floor is yours. Take it away.
All right, Nicole, thank you. We are so excited to be here tonight at Stafford.
Here's your crew.
Joey Logano, 2-time NASCAR Cup champion.
Alan Bestwick and two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. Ah, Joey Logano.
There's a big SRX at Stafford Motor Speedway, one of the most iconic short tracks in America, with the stars.
So here is the schedule for
NASCAR stars of
each
today,
week.
of yesterday, all racing at the same time, going for a check.
So of course tonight you got Stafford. Next week, next week on the 20th, they're going up to Vermont to the Thunder Road Speed Bowl. Let's just hope it will be that July 27th. They head to Virginia to the Motor Mile Speedway. No, it will not be there.
Version of Darlington, just a little bit smaller than that. These drivers have a challenge today.
It's a big challenge. I'm talking to some of them.
On August 3rd. So these next two races are going to be like favorites. This is going to be the favorite part of the schedule. Berlin. They head up to Grand Rapids, Michigan, August 3rd for Berlin Raceway. August 10th, they go to Eldora Speedway. They basically go to home. And there's the home boy starting on pole.
Brr.
NASCAR Truck Series, two-time most popular driver.
I have a few favorite drivers in this grid. But my favorite driver is basically racing. Is now a guest driver now, so I'm rooting for a few other. But my favorite driver is one of them is the defending series champion Marco Andretti. He's from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Not too far from you, actually. Marco Andretti, the Andretti's, they're from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Which I think that's Philadelphia area. I'm gonna check.
These guys have not driven these things in a race scenario yet. We're about to see that for the first time.
Here is Tony Stewart getting set to go. Is that like glow-in-the-dark decals on his helmet?
I'm 2 hours away from there, and then from you, North Brunswick Township, New Jersey. You were like an hour away from Nazareth. Nazareth, Pennsylvania. You're like hour and 12 minutes away from there.
Bobby Labonte with our Sport Blitz onboard camera getting ready to go. Bobby,
the heats are getting ready here soon.
Very excited to be back for this year to have another go. He's one of 8 drivers that'll run in all 6 races this year.
He's a full-time. Here are your full-time drivers this year.
Drivers actively competing in other series. People like Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski here in the field tonight. There's the FedEx onboard with Denny Hamlin.
And that's what makes this series so special. We just kind of touched on it a minute ago. Is that they are today's stars on Stafford Speedway here. This is all the locals that come here every single weekend.
And here is the roster for this year. The full-time drivers. Marco Andretti, Haley Deegan, Ryan Hunter-Ray is on this list, but he doesn't have a number. I don't know if he even is. I don't think he is racing. Brad Keselowski, Bobby Labonte, Ryan Newman, Ken Schrader, Tony Stewart, Paul Tracy. The part-time drivers, we got Greg Biffle, which we don't know. It doesn't say what number he's racing. Clint Boyer, racing tonight, of course. Kyle Busch, Ron Capps, Helio Castroneves, Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Casey Kane, Tony Kanaan, Matt Kenseth, Justin Newgarden, James Suarez. Then guest drivers, Kenny Wallace, and then Ernie Francis Jr. Oh, wait, no wonder why you're going to be racing.
Northeast has been being blasted by a lot of rain. It's not supposed to come till after midnight tonight.
I think we're good.
Oh, okay, we're good. We won't have to deal with rain tonight, so we won't have to bring out a red flag or a caution. So that's good.
You don't have the fastest cars.
But we have it there. Just we won't have to do any rain, so that's good.
Not a real long race, only 20 laps here.
We never had a threatening of rain. We never had SRX race stopped for rain or any weather in general.
Keep an eye on those two guys. The last two spots on the outside row. Start Tony Stewart in that Bass Pro Shops machine, and Ryan Newman in one of the two South Point casino cars. They will be looking to get toward the front in a hurry. Listen to these fans as the field gets the one-to-go signal.
How these heat races go, you would say, we want
to. If you want to watch the race, Malik, it's on ESPN. Just so you know.
There's not pit stops. There's not like things that's going to mix up the strategy in the race. So you want to get track position, and the only way you're going to do that is make your average finish in both these heat races better than everybody else.
Connecticut native Randy LaJoy pulls away in that Ford Raptor pickup safety vehicle.
We're coming to the green, boys. The superstars coming out turn 4. Green flag is out for Heat 1. The Heats are underway at Stafford. 20 laps.
Paul Tracy in that lime green machine with a peek to the inside of Marco Andretti for the number 1 spot.
It's hard to get drive off at turn 4 this year. Down on the apron
and yes, some painting.
But look at Paul Tracy driving in there sideways, catching it into the corner.
They're 3 wide, back off turn 2. Bobby Labonte, no, that was Denny Hamlin on the bottom, trying to get that little thing here at Stafford called the bottom shot off of turn number 2. Hamlin just tried to give it a go. Good hook it up. That is Clint Boyer in a Goodyear machine, the 07 car. And we look at Tony Stewart outside of Denny Hamlin.
So Tony really wanting to get to the bottom there into turn 1, not able to do it. Now he looks to the outside of Deegan here. He's trying to move forward. They're stuck too wide. It's just they're stuck. There's nowhere to go right now.
Since these drivers practice, so if you're new to this series and this form of racing, these drivers only get 10 laps of practice in these cars. 2 o'clock this afternoon. Since then, they had a race for the Speedway's headline division, the SK Modifieds, on a different type of rubber. These drivers are figuring out how their cars are behaving at night and on that track condition for the first time right now.
And they don't get many of adjustments. They try to make these cars as equally matched as possible, so you guys have a great race. They're able to make a couple adjustments. They have some spring rubbers that they can put into the car. They can adjust some air pressure, but it's all within reason to where they're all the same. Everyone has the same amount of adjustments. You can't sling springs at it, change sway bars, and all those things. It's very, very close and tight together, so you can see a close race.
Here's Clint Boyer inside of Tony Kanaan. That is for 4th and 5th place. So it's Andretti leading. Tracy is second.
So Andretti's leading right now. Paul Tracy second. Bobby Labonte third. Tony Kanaan fourth. Clint Boyer fifth. And Denny Hamlin sixth. And seventh we got Haley Deegan, which is what. In 8th, we got Tony Stewart. In 9th, we got Ryan Newman. In 10th, we got Brad Zalowski. Wait, no, we got a pass. For 10th, Kevin Harvick now in 10th. Brad Zalowski in 11th. And 12th is Ken Schrader. Oh, spin! That's Ryan Newman! And we got a caution! And we got a caution. Spin for Ryan Newman.
Yeah, no one really wanted to mess with it.
Let's see what happens.
Man.
Oh.
That's the caution if I've ever seen one.
I came up snake eyes on that one trying to come up with a good line. I don't know. Take home this new Coleman Lantern or Rubicon for as little as $5 a day. Or this new travel trailer for less than $10 a day. $15 gets you a new fifth wheel. And for only $20 a day, you can drive off in a brand new motorhome. Make RVing fun, simple.
5, 10, 15, 20.
For less at Camping World.
20.
It all starts at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. We have the widest selection of the quality brands we love to get you outdoors. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, our friendly, knowledgeable outfitters will help you find the right products for your next trip. Shop with confidence with our low price guarantee. Plus, club members save even more on great gear with exclusive member pricing. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, voted America's best outdoor retailer. America, come along with our adventure seekers and discover summer with Ford. Join friends Maisa and Leslie on an epic adventure with the capability of the Ford Bronco Sport.
Time for go mode.
Head out with the Stevens family and stay connected with built-in Wi-Fi in the Ford Explorer.
Did you know that horses switch standing up?
A road trip with the Sanchez family and available hands-free highway driving in the Ford F-150.
Now, cruising.
Scan the QR code to see how Ford can help you discover your best summer ever. Start making outdoor memories you will never forget. For less than $5 a day, you can own your very own Tracker Off-Road or a brand new Tracker boat motor and trailer package. The fastest growing off-road brand in America and the world's #1 best-selling fishing and pontoon boats are built by and sold factory direct at Bass Pro Shops and other select dealers. Save big on the best brands and the boats you love. Escape into the great outdoors with Tracker boats and ATVs. Thursday Night Thunder, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna have sponsors because this ain't overtime. We're gonna stick with the race. This isn't a race reaction. If we want to have sponsors, we'll play it during, not during a caution. We're gonna during a full-blown race break.
Our set of billboards. All right, so Matt, as we get the one to go signal, what you got?
We're getting the one to go single now. The caution about to go off.
All the different drivers are talking to their assigned crew chief here on pit road, asking who's the guy behind me because they're roughing me up. Everybody pretty much saying the same thing. Kenny Schrader simply put it best. Man, everybody is just hitting everybody so far.
So here it is right now. Marco Andretti, Paul Tracy, Bobby Labonte, your top 3. Tony Kanaan, Denny and after that, it's Tony Kanaan, Denny Hamlin, Clint Boyer, Haley Deegan, Tony Stewart, Brad Slowski, Kevin Harvick, Ken Schrader, and Ryan Newman.
Marco Andretti is scored as the leader here because the caution came out. We're doing those kind of things. So
Yup.
Before the restart, that'll come in one more lap. So it's Labonte, Kanaan, Hamlin, and Boyer.
Another lap to go.
Top 6. Then Haley Deegan back for this one up here. Tony Stewart up to 8th position. And Brad Keselowski is 9th. And remember that if you start at the back of this first heat, kind of the guy who picks up the most positions in one of these two heats is going to have a really good shot at being on pole for the main event later.
Absolutely. And when you have a caution like this, it presents an opportunity. I think Tony picked the outside and gained a couple of rows.
Okay,
Unpreferred lane. You don't want to be on the top side, especially as you see everyone paying.
the pace truck is coming in now. Coming in to turn 4. The superstars are out there for a green flag is back out. 13 to go.
The leaders leaning on each other there, trying to gain position to drag race down the back straightaway.
Contact back in there.
Contact off.
What a move, rolling that very bottom down there. Gets into Tracy. Look at it, 3 wide again. Holy moly.
Wow. Oh. Wow. That's a caution. Bring out the caution. And we have a caution. Oh my goodness. I'm going to stop Rancelowski's spin. Whoa. I was focusing on camera. Whoa! We need a replay. We have a caution. 12 to go. And we cannot even last one lap of racing. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happened here. Oh, Brian. You Clint Boyer. And then out of space. This is what happened. Oh! I think that was Tony Stewart that went into that went into Brax. So let's see which one he went into the grass. Here's the replay. Oh, I just got pushed, and when he went back up.
Ooh.
I don't care who's there.
Here, oh! He caused Kevin Harvick to spin as well. Yeah, I'm on the floor. Oh, dang it. Oh. This looks like onboard camera Tony Stewart. There's the 5 Haley Deegan.
He's very mad at that guy in front of him. There's Haley Deegan.
Oh, Charlie McConnell called Haley Deegan. There's Braxilowski. Here's another replay of Braxilowski coming back up. He goes into Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer. They both go spinning. Caution. Just wow.
So, format of the night, remember, being 20 laps or 12 minutes. It looks like we're going to hit the timer on this one, huh?
We're going to hit the timer, it might be looking like. We may hit the timer for Heat 1. A minute left. 2 to go in Heat 1. 2 to go. 2 to go in Heat 1.
So the front row now is Andretti and Kanan with Hamlin.
Pace truck is in. Green flag is back out. Let's try this again. 2 to go now in Heat 1 for reverse the green. Denny Hamlin out in front. He won. As we come to the white flag. Final lap, and he won. One more time around for Denny. What? Did not even score Denny Hamlin as the leader. They're not scoring Denny Hamlin as the. And Denny Hamlin is the first ever Heat winner in 2023 this year.
Of that first race, and the checkered flag is out. They're going to invert.
And then now they're going to invert the field. That's what they usually do. They're going to invert. There's last year's Mark Andre, last year champion. He's trying to defend his title.
Make seeing America fun and affordable. Take home this new Coleman Lantern or Rubicon for as little as $5 a day. Or this new travel trailer for less than $10 a day. $15 gets you a new fifth wheel. And for only $20 a day, you can drive off in a brand new motorhome. We make RVing fun, simple, and affordable. See America for less at Camping World.
Denny Hamlin wins Heat 1. I will be right back. I will be back. I'm going to go get a drink real quick.
We are away right now, but we will be back with more awesome racing. Right, man? Right? Oh. And Danny Hamlin will as one Heat 1. Anyways, we'll be right back. WBOU DT70.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I went to get some snacks and a drink.
Thing.
So fact about Stafford, they actually hosted the first SRX race. Anyways, here's our Heat 1 results. Denny Hamlin, Paul Tracy, Marco Andretti, Bobby Labonte, Tony Kanaan, Tony Stewart, Ken Trader, Clint Boyer, Ryan Newman, Haley Deegan, Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski. Just seconds. If you can read it, of course.
For the main event. Now, this whole night kicked off.
Of course, go reverse. So Brad Keselowski.
Like first SRX race, do you mean the first one like ever?
In 2021, yeah, they hosted the first ever. They hosted the inaugural SRX race in 2021.
A huge honor.
Then they hosted the fifth. I think the hold up. I don't know what. And then they held like the. I'm checking the Wikipedia real quick.
He's grooving on Stewart tonight and Hamlin taking it to the front.
We're getting ready for heat number 2. You know what's amazing? These fans, they are very opinionated. When we were talking about Denny Hamlin earlier, that was probably the driver who was booed the most. But it's guys like Hamlin, it's guys like Tony Stewart. They cut their teeth on Thursday Night Thunder. And guess what? It is back. We're back with more racing after the break.
Open a Pepsi to unlock up to 3 free months of Apple Music and listen to Bad Bunny all summer long.
Takes strength, takes stamina.
So in 2021, they held the inaugural race, and then
And I don't think we're going to find those people on their
in 2022, they held the third race of the season. And SRX, it's a new series. It's been out. Their first season was 2021. And we aired some of the races, and we tried airing all the races. Missed like one race.
LifeLock alerts you and works to fix problems with a dedicated.
And then now they're back holding the first race again. So yeah.
Saturday at 8:30 on ABC. Do you ever feel dehydrated and need to feel better quickly? Liquid Labs Force Factor hydrates better and faster than water alone. Liquid Labs is delicious, easy, and affordable. Rush to Walmart and find Liquid Labs in the vitamin aisle.
I work at Libby Deodorant, and I'm going to tell you how to get the best deal on Libby. It's the starter pack. You get 2 full-size deodorants and 2 3 items for free. What does the future of strength look like? It's dynamic weight that adjusts for you in real time for a more efficient workout. And you can only experience it on Tonal.
Royal biscuit chicken any way you like. Been a busy day, need a quick bite. Get that royal flavor all your way.
BK, have it your way. You rule. Oh, they're about to get back on.
I think he never made it to the Cup Series or Indy first. Being able to race something I've done made up off 2 wheels down the back straightaway. Got in with somebody, got up on 2 wheels, still won or whatever. And I mean, just crazy. If you talk about it on Thursday, we go home and watch it on Thursday night.
What I like about the new Thursday night Thunder is everybody on it. Being a part of something so iconic is really good. All the kids are doing it. Vintage is full. There's a massive right here. So welcome to Thursday night Thunder and the Champion World SRX. I can tell you that the weather we've been experiencing in New England is absolutely devastating to some of our communities in New England, and that unfortunately is part of the story for this series as well, Alan.
Yeah, Nicole, so the second race of our 6-week summer series next weekend, we're supposed to be at another of the legendary short tracks in America, Thunder Road Speed Bowl in Barrie, Vermont. But if you follow you know of the terrible flooding that's taken place in the capital area, Montpelier, and adjacent Barrie, Vermont, it has just been so devastating to so many people, the entire downtown area of the capital city of Vermont, as well as Barrie. Some roads, some infrastructure, some highways, and so on, all affected by this terrible flooding. Our thoughts and our support, certainly with all of the beautiful people in that area who have been pitching in to try and get their lives restarted again during this state of emergency. Because a state of emergency exists, consultations with Governor Phil Scott of Vermont, Christopher Shaw, the president of Thunder Road Speed Bowl, and SRX CEO Don Hawk have come to the conclusion that it won't be possible to stage next Thursday night's race at Thunder Road. Stafford Motor Speedway here in Connecticut has stepped up and agreed to host a second consecutive.
Oh! You hear that, boy?
Red flag!
No.
Red flag!
No. That's not why. That's not. I'll actually push that. So.
Show me the screen, boss. Back.
But this is what's happening. Due to the flooding in Vermont, they're now holding the second race at the Thunder Bowl. Unfortunately, Stafford is holding back-to-back races.
Wow.
Can we all put a round of applause to Stafford Speedway stepping up in place for Thunderbolt. Yeah! Woo! Oh, come on. But still, it's sad to see that we, with the flooding all in Vermont. Prayers to the people of Vermont that are dealing with the flooding right now.
That's the deepest start for a Heat 1 winner ever in SRX. So Denny just accomplished something real there. So what does that get him? It gets him last starting spot in heat race number 2. Here you go. Flip the field around and get him lined up, and we'll go again for 20 laps worth a 12-minute time limit in our second heat race. So you see Brad Keselowski, after the troubles in the sprint along with Kevin Harvick, they get to start up front for this heat race.
All right, he's the starting for heat 2.
They got caught up in trouble. Now they're starting in the front. They have to capitalize here. They have to get max points. They have to start up front, finish up front, lead these laps, and not get in trouble.
Now we got one car that's on.
Boy, you're still there.
Hello.
Okay, I'm just making sure you're still there.
Aggressive driving and the seam from the hood to the fender, which is
also, are you able to stay up to like 11 or so?
Yeah.
Because this thing, it's still 2 hours, but they changed it from 8 to 9. I don't know why what they did.
They gotta have that sealed up.
That big one on the back isn't just for pretty looks.
Exactly.
Hey, Purdue University. The Purdue University looks like actually my school. The B. That's it. Got that inspired by the P for Purdue.
Downtown Indianapolis. Trying to have the boiler up folks. This on SRX.
How cool is there are IndyCar legends that have been in the sport for a long time. Indy 500. Ellie Cashineva, 2 of the coolest people you've ever met. Yes. I get starstruck when I talk to him. I saw Tony earlier. I'm like, oh my gosh. I still think it's cool.
And you should. Because it is. All right, coming down to get... Is this a 2-to-go signal? No, 1-to-go signal. All right, we're going to go racing in 1 more lap. So, Keselowski and Harvick.
All right, we're going to go racing in 1 more lap. The commentator just said. You'll have to be muted, Malik. Heat race number 2 about to go underway.
They're on their feet, they're cheering, they're hollering. What a great energy it is tonight as the green flag waves.
Green flag is back out.
Yes, sir.
Green flag is out for heat 2. 20 to go.
Inside of Ryan Newman. Now they go 3 wide. Boyer jumping to the bottom. Yeah, I know how that's going to work.
Yeah, they're eating the sandwich, not where you want to be.
Being in the red car.
Stuck there on the outside there. Really opening up the middle lane, and you see how
Whoa!
she opens up that middle lane. Everyone's aggressive right now. They know how it works.
Oh! Aggressive in the back there.
In on that fire. I wonder how that happened. Oh yeah,
in the wall there.
And Martin Dre had some contact in the wall. But there will be no caution.
That's what I was going to say. All right, up front. Kevin Harvick trying to hang on.
Kevin Harvick, Ryan Slawski, Ryan in your top three.
Kevin Harvick dragged his losses. You guys that have not raced these cars yet. This is the first time, and the first time I think in Stafford as well. So they're really learning a lot at the same time. You got Ryan David, who's the experienced one. Cars are at this racetrack right behind you.
Dr. Klaus from Rochester Hills, Michigan. Running that Camping World sponsored machine here. He's going to try and turn it down underneath Harvick. Nothing doing. I talked to Brad earlier. I said, why are you doing this? Here. Boom, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
I love the whole Thursday Night Thunder ESPN angle as he goes to the top.
What's the name of the league?
I found the chip.
Yes, I had some chips. Had some Martin's potato chips. It's really good. Martin's Kettle Good, Kettle Gold, Honey Barbecue, Kettle Cooked potato chips. Chips are good. Millie's probably not even watching the race. They even have cable. Malik.
Huh?
Even have cable? Well, satellite television.
I do. But my cable box was being.
Yeah, I was wondering if you can get ESPN so you can watch the race as well.
I have a backup plan. Of course, I always have a backup plan. Remember that file that I sent me last week?
What?
Um, it's basically IPTV playlist. Pretty much.
No! That's illegal!
Is it legal?
Yeah, it's illegal.
Well, how about I just send money to all the TV channels? I mailed them a box full of $1 million each.
That's still illegal, though. I don't know if you can do that. That doesn't feel safe.
I discovered this thing. It essentially rendered my cable box totally obsolete. So, anyways, ever since I got this thing, is essentially rendered my completely obsolete. I should have minded to have FPS.
Or you could just be like me and get a Hulu plus live TV.
I don't got that money.
Does your mama have that money?
My mom has cable, so. But I'm gonna have to see if I can get my freaking cable box cracked up.
You should set it back up. Man, you must be missing out on TV, really good TV. Excuse me. Anyways, what's your thoughts on Wilkins Coffee? Anyways, what's your thoughts on Wilkins Coffee?
What?
What's your thoughts on Wilkins Coffee? You never had Wilkins Coffee before?
No, I've never had it.
Well, you know what happens if you... Well, you know what happens to people who don't like Wilkins coffee?
What?
They die. What? I'm gonna die, Chibolo?
Oh, really? Oh, that's a lot. Oh. So, hey, where'd he go? I reckon he's never had Wilkins coffee.
You know what happens to people who don't drink Wilkins coffee?
What?
They die. What do you think, Wilkins? Hey! Hey!
How's my Wilkins coffee?
Here's the Wilkins coffee.
This is party line coffee, you communist.
What? This ain't no communist. It's capitalism, man.
This is party line coffee. Where's my Wilkins coffee?
I gave you Wilkins coffee, bro.
Oh,
But that's all that we have. We only have Wilkins coffee.
okay, thanks.
In the K-Cup pods. I'm dying. Oh, Shader! It's not gonna be caution. Hey, there's a caution. And we have a caution for another speed.
The back half of that one.
Well, Kenny was running in 6th position. And now in 12th.
And now 12.
The orange hood of the blue car, and what was that that just blew up?
That was the hood of
Tracy's bottom. What the heck, Tracy? Paul Tracy. Spun Schrader out.
you know, I mean, it's an aggressive move down on the inside like that. When you watch an IndyCar race, that's how they pass each other. If you watch a NASCAR race, that's not very normal.
Wow, look at that.
Look at the hood.
Oh, the hood. I came off.
Same with the parts budget, right?
Remember I was talking about how
Tony Kanaan has no hood.
Yeah, he don't have that no more. Nope, that's gone.
It's gone.
Well, Tony Kanaan with some more work to do.
He lost his HUD. There's some Denny Ham fans.
I hate that for Kenny Schrader. He's like one of the coolest people you've ever met. This guy has been racing forever, racing locally, I mean, obviously he had an amazing career in Cup, but he's racing dirt, this guy's such a fun time. Him and Kenny Wallace just go at it, racing. It's so cool to see Kenny Schrader out here tonight.
Hey, Matt. He always races about 100 times a year, and Schrader's already told me he's won up in Alaska, he's won up in Canada, he's going to go back to Canada. He says, you know what, SRX is going to be great, but it kind of, messes up my 2 or 3 or 4 nights a week racing, but really honored to be a part of this crowd here tonight. He's going to go to Waterford Speed Bowl Saturday night for the Boston Louis Classic, so a lot of fun ahead for Schrader. Oh, that was at Seacock Speedway, Matt. Seacock, Massachusetts. Because I know somebody else that'll be there too. Track where I grew up, and I'm going to go over there with Kenny and the rest of the crowd on Saturday night. Kenny has won and raced in every state except 2. One is Hawaii, one is Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island doesn't have a racetrack, but Seacock is just across the Massachusetts line. They consider that their own.
Pretty much everywhere he can.
That's right. All right, so Schrader at the back as we get ready to go. You see the clock ticking down on our second heat race. Green flag, he is out. Keselowski to the outside of Newman.
Brad with a good jump on that outside lane this time. They're going to race door to door on the back straightaway. looks like Brad got a little tight on the exit there. Wasn't able to make it happen. Try to sneak
Oh
out.
yeah, green flag is back out. I forgot to.
These guys all the way down on the apron there in 3.
They're definitely using the flag.
It's 3 to go right now. 2 to go, and Heat 2. Whoa! Oh, it's a battle. It's a battle just like a Brad Rowski against Clint Bouye. Oh, the butt rubber. And the white flag is out.
White flag is out.
For Heat 2. Into the final quarters. Checkered flag.
Checkered flag.
Ryan Newman wins Heat 2. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Running out of the dome, dome.
John.
Yep. Alright, so remember Newman spun in heat race number 1. Keselowski did too. But Newman gets the win in heat race number 2. It's been action-packed so far, fair to say.
Very fair to say.
And the main event is still to go.
And now to the main event coming up.
You want to be like the greats? First, believe you are. Greatness requires grit, not like that. Like this. The greats aren't afraid to fail. They're fueled by it. Trophies require greatness. But greatness doesn't require trophies. Because greatness isn't about what you've done.
Prime is better. Prime is better.
At Simply Safe, your safety is the only thing that matters. Introducing 24/7 lifeguard protection, only from Simply Safe. This exclusive technology allows Simply Safe agents to help stop crime in real time by speaking through the new Smart Alarm indoor camera.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on their way.
For instant intruder deterrence and faster police response.
Police have arrived. Your home is safe.
Advanced home security, 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
The second half is here, and the push to the postseason begins. Give us next-level superstars and the sounds of the game. Like me? What a catch! That was fine. Y'all might need to come around more. Astros, Angels. It's an AL West showdown on Sunday Night Baseball.
We love going to games. Good seats get pricey, so we use Game Time. Game Time checks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals. We got our seats 20 minutes ago for 60% off. Last-minute tickets at the best price in seconds. Download Game Time now.
Do you ever feel dehydrated and need to feel better quickly? Liquid Labs rewards that.
No.
Tastes better, faster than water alone. And Liquid Labs is delicious, easy to use, and affordable. Rush to Walmart and find Liquid Labs in the vitamin aisle.
I work at Movie Deodorant, and I'm going to tell you how to the best deal on Liquid. It's the starter pack. You pick 2 full-size deodorants and get 2 mystery items for free and free shipping. So now it's your chance to try Movie Cold-Body deodorant with 72 hours of odor control.
Beacon Royal Crispy Chicken for the win. Italians back to join its friends. Classic spicy Swiss and bacon for crispy flavors of what we're making. Beacon, have it your way.
Back at Thursday Night Thunder at Stafford Speedway for the Camping World SRX Series. There are 2 heats in 1 main event to go. Denny Hamlin won the first heat, and then it was Ryan Newman, the winner of heat number 2. There's sort of a continuation of success for Ryan Newman at this track. If we take a look at heat number 2, you've got Newman, Clint Boyer, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, and Paul Tracy.
Here's our results for Heat 2.
Has been a winner at this track before. As we all know, the accidents, they are inevitable. But Ryan Newman had one of the biggest wrecks that we have ever seen at Daytona a couple of years ago.
Okay, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk.
We don't talk about Toy Daytona 500 final lap crash with Ryan Newman.
No.
Waves at Stafford. Marco Andretti will get the lead. Here comes Newman knocking on the back bumper of Stewart's car. Andretti leads. Here comes Newman to the inside of Stewart for second. A bump, a bang, side by side for the race lead to turn one. Ryan Newman goes underneath Andretti. Can Marco cross over back? The checkered flag waves tonight over Ryan Newman.
Oh, that was last year.
To have that level of family and opportunity, and the stage was special. It was the first time I've been to victory lane on the big stage since my crash. Just being on start-finish line after the race with the checkered flag and his daughter standing on top of the car, all four of us standing there, just soaking up that excitement and knowing that the fans just didn't leave. It was pretty fun, pretty special for me. And not that I'm all trying to compare myself to anybody else, but I look back and when
I think Ryan Newman cannot repeat.
Everybody usually runs to their car. It just felt to me like that was that kind of a moment for me. That moment right there in front of all the fans. And I hadn't raced a whole lot in the Northeast outside of Loudon. So I'm sure there's a ton of fans that I'd never engaged with. They were there.
Some of the sights and sounds from a year ago here at Stafford Motor Speedway. What a difference a year makes. Now, Ryan Newman did win the heat race, but when the crew looked at the engine, water was leaking from one of the...
Oh, no! Water leak on my pick. No win.
Now, Newman has a little bit bigger car because he's a taller guy. So he's in the car right now. They have fitted up the steering column. They've adjusted that. And working on a couple of different things here. Getting ready to find out after they've helped get him situated for the feature here. Daughter Brooklyn, now you saw both Brooklyn and Axel in the victory lane a year ago. Brooklyn did have
Ryan Newman's exiting.
Well, how would you describe your night? It hasn't been a good
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, it started off backwards there in last, and then we finished up in first after, 40 laps or whatever. But the car felt pretty good. Just had a water leak, and I was trying to monitor my temperatures. I got it cooled off, but it damaged the motor. We were down with 7 cylinders there the last 3 laps. So fortunately, it was good enough to on the restart. After that, it laid down, and it was just enough to hold them off. So we got to thank Captain World, everybody at SRX, and it's a lot of fun to be out here and doing this. I can tell you that for sure.
Racing always made up of a bunch of special moments that are always caught in time. When you look back to last year, the emotions of the moment, you've had a year to think about the emotion of victory lane with your daughter, what that night meant to you.
It was special in so many ways, and special because I got the victory, but even more special to me personally, watching them enjoy it, watching the replay of them enjoying it. That was really what pulled at my heartstrings the hardest. I mean, I was emotional coming to get to the white, but that was really even more emotional just watching them, seeing how excited they were to see their daddy driving and just and winning at that point. So after all the things I've been through, it was pretty special.
All right, special indeed. Nicole, he's hoping for back-to-back wins here in Stafford.
So we got Tony Kanaan over here, and I think if anyone could make the argument that he needs to go to a backup car, it might be Kanaan. You do realize you need the hood, correct?
The engine needed to breathe, Nicole, so we gave the engine a little breathe, but the car is really strong, and obviously with the format, I mean, when you get hit, you're in a good position, but everything can change. So a couple hits at the end there that took the hood out, but they're going to fix it, and we'll see what we're going to do.
We need to stir things up here a little bit. So who can we blame? Who do we need to go after for you losing the hood of your car? Who can we fight?
So I would say kind of hit the entire race, and in one of the hits I hit Tracy in front and took my hood. So I would give Hamlin a little bit of the blame.
All right, Hamlin. I have a feeling if you want to go after Hamlin, I don't know if you heard the boos from the crowd. I think you will have to corner, and then call Tracy like a wrecking ball.
I know PT really well, so I might choose the Hamlin route.
Okay, all right. We got backup plan if we take the Denny Hamlin route. Pretty good. Thank you very much. All right, more Thursday Night Thunder from Stafford Motor Speedway. Coming up, we're getting you set for the main event. It is 75 laps in the return of Thursday Night Thunder on ESPN.
$5 for this, $5 for that. $5 for this, $5 for that. Go explore. There's so much to see. $5 a day gets you a new RV. $5 for this. Nah, get outdoors and travel like me. $5 a day for a new RV. Camp for less at Camping World.
Open a Pepsi to unlock up to 3 free months of Apple Music and listen to Bad Bunny all summer long.
AG1 is foundational, science-driven vitamins and minerals, pre- and probiotics, adaptogens, functional mushrooms, daily support for whole body health that you just can't get in a multivitamin. Upgrade your routine at drinkag1.com.
Welcome to the Championships Wimbledon. Please turn your attention to centre court for the gentlemen's semi-finals. Word, please. The gentlemen's semi-finals on ESPN and ESPN+.
The league's brightest stars light up Las Vegas. We're all about the WNBA All-Star Game. Saturday at 8:30 on ABC.
Let's talk about ED. As you get a little older, things tend to work a little differently.
I felt shame, embarrassment, guilt.
Like something had been knocked out from underneath me. What HIMS does is says, hey, look, don't worry about it. We got this part covered. 100% online.
The whole process was very discreet.
It made me feel like I'm a rock star.
This product has changed my life.
When it kicked in, I said, yeah, I'm back. I remember this feeling.
Get started today at 4hims.com.
Another weekend spent running errands. Hang on, I wonder if I can Instacart some of this stuff. I need to get paint for the deck, more cat treats and glitter, and essentials for the week. Wow, Instacart's saving me trips to multiple stores, which means I can actually enjoy my Saturday and finally have time to play catch with the kids. When you want to run errands without running in circles, the world is your cart. Visit Instacart.com or download the app and get free delivery on your first order.
Nice to be able to come back and re-energize this Thursday Night Thunder series with the SRX. I remember vividly watching Ryan and Tony and Jeff Gordon racing at all these different kinds of tracks. You look back on it now and you didn't realize how special that time period for racing really was. For me, be retro, like a couple others maybe we participated in, knowing that we are here, 25 years later, doing the same thing, but on a different scale with different people. This is something that I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully we'll make the old school guys proud and elevate the Thursday Night Thunder new era the same way they did.
For more than 20 years, every Thursday night on ESPN, and for the next 6 weeks, it is back. It's the SRX series presented by Camping World. We got a little bit of breaking news here, guys. Tony Kanaan, we saw him in heat number 2. He lost the hood of his car. We joked, if anyone needs a backup car, it is him. Well, guess what? Kanaan is getting a backup.
Good one. Good one. He's getting a backup car. He's getting a backup car. If there's anyone that needs a backup car, that's what ESPN joked. And he's getting a backup car. He lost his hood during P2. He's getting a backup car. They confirmed it.
We want to showcase different short tracks across the country and show people in that area why that track's important to go to each weekend and support it and see what kind of racing can go on in their local area. So we're going to some neat racetracks. We're going to some that we've been to before.
Oh, they actually skipped Thunder Road on this map. And Lucas Oil Speedway is the championship.
Being at Stafford a no-brainer, and I'm seeing the crowd and how amped up they get for their races this weekend, and like we can't miss this opportunity. Well, the good thing is outdoors wide, so it gives everybody a lot of room if they're uncomfortable. You know, if you're not comfortable running up on the wall, you've got a lot of room down below that. But there's really not one group that's the preferred line around there. It seems to change around as the night goes on.
I'll be right back.
Right back, everybody.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
We'll be right back after this very important message from Choose to Make
Your hand explode. Warning, this advertisement is rated TV-14 for violence. If you're a parent accompanying a kid, please guide them while watching. If you're a kid watching, please do not watch this part of the advertisement section of Overtime. Thank you.
So I said, that's not my wife.
Oh.
I don't know whose body that is.
What?
Hey.
Oh, hi, little boy.
Want some juice?
Sure. What is it?
Oh, it's...
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, want some juice?
Oh, yes, please. Wait, he just said that makes your head explode.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
You did?
No, I said it's... Which is just its name. It won't make your head explode. What a relief.
Oh, my God, the juice!
Oh, you want some juice?
Yeah. No, his head just exploded!
These things happen. You know how it is. On a Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
Hey, you want some juice?
Okay, don't drink that. Why not? It'll make your head explode. Is this true?
No.
Phew. Murder! This is murder!
It's not murder. It's...
Stop doing that!
Did someone say juice? It won't make your head explode.
Well, that's... Hang on. How much is this juice?
It's free.
What a deal!
Ask him why it's free.
Why is it free?
Oh, that's because it makes your head not explode.
All juice does that.
But this one does it for free.
What a deal!
I'm calling the police.
Hello, we're the police. What's all this then?
It's... Hey!
And what's in this juice?
Berries. And a secret ingredient.
Ah. What kind of berries?
Red ones.
Yum!
No!
Oh no, my husband. I'm sending this to forensics.
Hello, yes, I'm forensics.
Forensics, what's in this juice?
Tastes like berries.
Yes, you're right.
Really feels like this situation's gonna end with my head exploding.
That's a little predictable.
I'm just gonna go.
How about one for the road?
No!
One for old time's sake?
Absolutely not.
TGI Friday.
It's Wednesday!
Oh, one last thing.
Yeah.
Juice gun.
The juice, it didn't make my head explode.
I told you it wouldn't.
Well, why did their heads explode and not mine?
Must be reloading.
Who?
Sniper.
Oh.
Hello.
Juice that makes your head explode. Juice that makes your head explode. Now available for $1.25 per gallon at your local grocery store.
Oh, we're in the wrong order. There we go. That's a lot better. Anyways, we're still not back. We'll be right back after these important communications from the rest of our lovely... There you are.
I'm still pooping. I'm still waiting.
Okay. So should I start the commercials or what?
Show them, show your screen or something and show Never
Somebody
mind.
touch my spaghetti. Fear not, an even better dinner is being prepared for you right now at Papa Jim's Lasagna. Fresh ingredients combine in a secret recipe, crafted with ancient Italian tools, as tradition crosses paths with innovation. So, forget the spaghetti. This Papa will have you saying, Daddy. If number 5 finishes top 5, 5 families will win 5 lasagnas 5 times a day for 5 years. Because whether it's foot to the floor racing or straight off the floor dining, Papa Jim raises the ceiling for casual Italian meals. Better ingredients, better lasagna. Papa Jim's.
Attention parents and grandparents of young children. Gerber Life is accepting applications for their affordable grow-up plan. The grow-up plan gives your child $10,000 in whole life insurance protection now, then doubles automatically to $20,000 later at no extra cost. Free information will be sent to parents and grandparents who call now. Help give your child a head start for just pennies a day. Don't wait. Call now for free information.
Call 1-800-829-8866. Call now.
They say, home is where the heart is. At Cracker Barrel, we say it's whatever you put your heart into. So join us at ours. You're always welcome.
And we're back, everybody. Welcome back. And it's time to start the race again. You're still away from stream. We'll be right back.
I'm back.
Hello.
It's been forever. But I'm back. So what I was thinking, I'm not going to do previews. So I'm going to have like my things be like a mystery. My picks. Mystery, and then I will have a show for after the race. So when I'll release it, oh yeah, we're green flag, and the green flag is out for the new season. 75 laps. We're underway here at Stafford for the main event.
Is Clint Boyer looking for second place, and he's got it. Denny Hamlin now crosses over inside of Paul Tracy, and Hamlin's going to get third.
I'm sorry, I accidentally left.
Oh. I forgot the no. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so Andretti gets a little bit of a gap on what is now a fight for second with Hamlin underneath.
It's currently a battle for second right now. Clint Boyer and Denny Hamlin. And Andretti's down in front of the lead. Denny Hamlin looks like he's holding on to second. He had the 134 beats per minute. That's his heart rate right now.
Two cars around.
Oh, two cars are spinning. And we have a caution. Oh my goodness. Oh, what the heck happened here? And my switch is falling. My TV. Whoa.
Hard to say how it started. You see the stack of everybody on the brakes. Bobby the body. Get into each other ahead of them. That's the old reaction there.
Well, Harvick got jacked up, literally, by another race car. He's gone to the pit lane. Bob the Body's on the pit lane with damage to his machine, and we're under caution.
We're under caution.
Main event of the Camping World SRX. Marco Andretti is the leader.
At Camping World, we make seeing America fun and affordable. Take home this new Coleman Lantern or Rubicon for as little as $5 a day.
55,
Travel trailer for less than $10 a day. $15 gets you a new fifth wheel. And for only $20 a day, you can drive off in a brand new motorhome. We make RVing fun, simple, and affordable. See America for less at Camping World.
All-Stars. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we have the widest selection.
We'll have our own racing while you're under caution. But they'll be back.
Find the right product extra. Shop the combination of one price printing plus club membership. Even more. Here with this delivered price. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, America's best outdoor retailer. $5 for 20,000.
Cars, get set, go. Looks like Kevin Harvick and Austin Dillon advance. Gonna take me a bit to reset.
Start making outdoor memories you will never forget. For less than $5 a day, you can own your very own tractor off-road or a brand new tractor boat, motor, and trailer package. The fastest growing off-road brand in America and the world's #1 best-selling fishing and pontoon boats are built by and sold.
Oh, let me get the next few cars.
Save big on the best brands and the boats you love. Escape the great outdoors with tractor boats and ATVs. Back at Stafford Springs, Connecticut, Stafford Motor Speedway, B2R Camping World SRX Series main event. First of 6 coming your way on Thursday Night Thunder here on ESPN. Marco Andretti's the leader. Man, what a start he got on the initial grid.
Yeah, this is he jumped the start. Let's be honest on what happened here.
They're about to go green here soon, but we're gonna do one more race. Marks, get set, go. Oh, looks like we got Kyle Busch and Eric Almirola advancing. There's Corilla joined. Now, we're gonna take a bit to reset here.
It doesn't feel okay in my book, but in this book, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, the light was green and he said, I'm going.
He went with it.
All right, well, now they're going to have a chance to get that green light and go again. Pace truck is off.
Pace truck is off. We're about to go green here. Coming to the green. Green flag is back out.
I know how this works.
Ooh, Tony Kanaan inside of Paul Tracy as Denny Hamlin muscles his way to the inside of Boyer.
Oh, man.
They had a good battle going right before that caution. Denny Hamlin and Boyer. Denny with a great launch off the turn. Boyer turn inside of Andretti.
Oh. Now remember, there are no spotters like you might have an individual spotter for your car in a NASCAR or an IndyCar race. These guys have a radio connected to race control for safety, but they're on their own to look out the mirrors and figure out when somebody's inside or not.
And I just learned this, guys, and that explains a lot of the wrecks at this point. Where there's no one driving them through the wrecks. There's nobody saying clear to get down. They don't have a great picture of their surroundings, and they're driving cars that they don't typically drive. So they're learning the surroundings without any help.
You're new to SRX. These are purpose-built race cars. The series founder, Ray Evernham, designed these cars. They're not an offset oval track car. Like an oval track car is kind of biased to the left side because it's always turning left. These cars are a straight-on chassis that could be used for road racing, and they can be used on pavement or dirt, so they're a little hard to handle on these oval tracks when you're turning left all the time.
But they're all the same, right? And that's what makes it a good race. And so no one has an advantage here. That's
Got the next 2 races set. Once we go back under caution.
So Denny Hamlin by into the lead with Marco Andretti second.
One slow up there.
Yeah, is that Harvick, I believe? It is.
That's right. I think that's Stewart.
Tony Stewart is off the pace. And coasting toward the entry to the pit road.
And there is a point system for this whole thing, and a champion at the end of it. So having a bad race like Tony Stewart has right now as he rolls down pit road is going to hurt his championship hopes. But the way these guys race, I'm telling you, they're all going to have a bad race at some point.
Boyer nudges his way to the inside of Andretti.
Andretti tried to sneak down right behind Clint. He was able to do it, but then he keeps in the back of Clint there. As they're sideways, he's going to send it down in there on him.
Fun.
This is a great race. And this racetrack is just made for really any kind of car. But these SRX races are great on this racetrack.
This is for second place. Oh. Hey, I see what you did there.
Yeah, it's kind of common courtesy. If you get moved out of the way, well, you can go right back and you move that person right out of the way. That's just how it works.
Wow, look at Boyer. Try and sail it in there.
See, Clint, a very interesting style there. He's able to drive in hard, kind of let it float up in the center, and then drive it back down by the corner exit, get the run that he needs. And this isn't going to be an easy pass for either one of them right here. And there's a line of cars behind them just waiting to pounce.
Yep, that's what I was just going to say. Remember Tony Kanaan told us he thought he had a pretty good car in the heat race despite losing the hood? That's TK that's right behind this side-by-side.
Oh, wow. Tony Kanaan made it back up the fourth with the hood blowing off.
Right there.
It's so hard to make this pass. He's using up a lot of tire. You see him sideways coming off the corners, trying to make this move. He's going to try to get the drive off of turn 2, which it seems like they're able to do very well here at Stafford. He's going to clear him here. Now, does he get hit again is the question.
And behind them, Paul Tracy gets through Tony Kanaan. And PT moves himself back up to 4th place. So it's Hamlin, Boyer, and Trevor.
Paul Tracy down in 4th now.
Then Ryan Newman in that wrap-up car, 69. And we mentioned Tony Stewart off the pace and on pit road a little bit ago. Matt Yoakum's there.
The inaugural champ on pit lane here, chasing a fuel pressure problem on the
Uh-oh.
Not sure yet what the issue is, but that's what the early problem. Not sure what the answer is going to be.
That's for Kevin Harvick, it looks like. Oh, no, Tony Stewart for Tony Stewart. He is currently 11th.
And that's, I mean, it's sports, and in automobile racing, there's a lot of machine that you rely on as a race car driver, and it's got to work together. And unfortunately, sometimes things happen.
Yeah, and the long faces on a couple of the crewmen there on that camera shot say it all there. All right, so Tony Stewart is on pit road and will not have a good opening night for this Camping World SRX Series. Clint Boyer's hanging right with Denny Hamlin. They put a little bit of a gap on Marco Andretti, who's in 3rd. I started to talk about Marco before winning the championship at the end of last season with a broken wrist sustained in a crash during the main event. He finished the event, did all the photos and all the rest, then he had to have surgery on his left wrist.
Really? Marco Andretti, fun fact. I'm just hearing this on the broadcast. He actually won broken wrist during the race. He got during the race.
It shows how bad he wanted it. And you think about Marco Andretti, I mean, he's not a stock car racer by trade, right? He comes from the IndyCar family, the famous Andretti family, led by Mario. Just an incredible story to see him racing a stock car, winning the championship in one of these things is really special and cool to see. And he's always hanging around. It seems like he's always hanging around in the top 5. When you watch all these races, Marco Andretti's just always in the middle of it.
You may see Marco in a couple of more NASCAR races later in the season. Up next for the next 5 weeks after this is trying to win back-to-back Camping World SRX championships.
Denny Hamlin's out in front. He's actually one of my celebrator picks. Was my main pick in 6th. Any one of these 3 can win.
Go back here a little bit. See these guys racing hard. They don't have that advantage right now. They're racing. They need to keep beating their stuff up. But right now, you got 2 short track guys that have grown up doing this stuff, right? You got Clint Boyer, who's just done this for so long. They're both kind of playing a cat and mouse game. They're saving their car, saving their tires, keeping the pressure on each other, and then when it gets down to the end, you're going to see it really fire up.
Of course, Denny Hamlin, 3-time Daytona 500 winner, has had an enormously busy week behind the wheel of race cars. As you watch him work here in the hot and humid conditions tonight, he spent 2 days tire testing his NASCAR Cup Series machine for Goodyear down in Texas. Were you?
I was there too.
So you know. He flew back home to the Charlotte area. He was in a simulator this morning in the Charlotte area doing some work for his day job. Then flew up here to race tonight, and then for all of you guys, it's on to New Hampshire for the Cup Series weekend up there after we're done here tonight.
Well, I get the air conditioning tonight.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Talk about hot. It was hot in Texas. It was 88 degrees at 5 in the morning down there.
Wow.
Woo. Now, Denny was
on 88 degrees at 5 a.m. in Texas. Wow.
UConn, the national championship head coach Danny Hurley talking about Denny's basketball connection. Of course, Denny co-owner with Michael Jordan. of the NASCAR Cup Series team that he's known with. This is a pretty good race.
It seems like he's really able to keep the pressure on Denny right here. They're really separating themselves from the rest of the field. But Clint's really keeping the pressure right here.
Watch behind this. New car in third place. Paul Tracy just got by. Marco Andretti picked up third position. So PT, who came off his first SRX podium finish here at Stafford a year ago, started on the pole, got shuffled back, and now has worked his way back up into a podium position. And now behind him, mixing it up again a little bit. Marco kind of getting shuffled back in that line. He's going to lose several spots here. Yeah, look at that group.
Slicing and dicing back there.
Still got Haley Deegan in the mix in that group. Ken Schrader and Bobby Lamonti have been dicing back and forth a little bit back there. Modest car damage in that incident we had in turn 4 earlier.
See there, Colface is kind of able to separate himself as well, seeming like he's got a pretty good car and being able to manage some things. And Marco seems to be having a hard time, right? When you're the car that everyone is stacked up behind, you know it's a matter of time before everyone starts losing patience and they start getting more and more aggressive. You just want to separate yourself, get a little bit of breathing room before they get to you. Drives the car. Look at the nose just fall down into the corner. This is a great shot to see all the different lines that you can run. It's a very technical racetrack. It doesn't take a very different line. Like a couple feet here is a really big deal on how you use that transition. Where that solid white line is a banking transition. And when you pull it down on that, it may help your car turn and get you point, but it's going to hurt your drive off the corner. So it's very finicky. You got to be very precise on how you drive the car here at Stafford.
Trying to see a couple of these cars, looking from the inside, really have some serious brake flow going too. Paul Tracy just running wide up in the corner. Tony Kanaan trying to get by him, but look at the brakes on the front of Kanaan's car.
Yeah, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of. And usually by now, like off the corner, they start to cool off. He is definitely on the brakes really, really hard. And what does that do? All that heat is transferred into the tire and hurts your grip.
And caution.
We got a caution.
I think it's just probably competition, probably. It's probably halfway break.
Welcome to 3 free months of Apple Music and listen to Bad Bunny all.
Tommy John has been dedicated to elevating underwear for over a decade. Now, we're proud to reveal our most premium men's underwear yet. This is Apollo. All new, ultra breathable, rigorously tested for durability, and enhanced with exclusive dry release tech. We've upgraded the softness and the level of comfort, so don't be surprised if your confidence is upgraded too. Experience high-end for your rear at TommyJohn.com and get 20% off your first order.
Open a Pepsi to unlock up to 3 free months of Apple Music and listen to Bad Bunny all summer long.
Have you heard about the incredible health benefits of mushrooms? Modern
No.
mushrooms from Force Factor powerfully improve your health by providing ancient natural benefits you can feel, but they're also delicious, easy to use, and affordable. Rush to Walmart and find modern mushrooms.
It's all about putting it on. I prepare the same way for the long haul. Tone gives you all those stats to be able to say, okay, let's do this now. It's all about just training your mind to be as great as you can. Tone, be your strongest.
Tone Whopper Juniors for just $5. 6 options, so much to offer.
Burger
Barbecue,
King.
chicken, cheese to name a few. Only $5 and you get to have two.
PK, having your way. Cool.
We just signed the lease on our third shop. My assistant went to customink.com to get new uniforms with all the locations. He found great products, uploaded new art, and had boxes sent to all the shops. Customink makes it so easy. Get started today at customink.com.
Back live, Stafford Speedway in Connecticut. Camping World SRX Series race number 1 for 2023. If you have followed this series over the last couple of years, you know that part of the series is the occasional restart to bunch up the field when things get spread out. And you may be questioning, well, maybe we might have seen one of those in the first half of this race, but we're fighting the weather here tonight. The radar is beginning to look less and less pleasant. And so,
oh no!
That caution flag to set the field back together again to restart right now.
On old tires.
Oh no! Will we have time to finish the race? Weather is threatening.
At this point, as we work past halfway in this event, 31 laps to go.
31 laps to go.
Clint Boyer is second.
And green flag is back out. Forgot to mention that.
Back bumper. That's Tracy in the lime green machine. Ryan Newman to his inside.
Ryan Newman is a rocket man.
Getting a couple here or there when he can.
And he's up to third place. Who's that? Off into the
Oh, Cody's not in the garage. And they're caution, no caution yet.
Bravo, TK.
Clear, TK. It's still green.
Getting off into the grass is not usually a good thing to do with hot tires, sticky.
There's nothing good about going in the grass of the race. You don't want to do that. And here you got the 2 leaders again. These guys have been past the field. But Ryan Newman has come all the way from the back of the pack here, kind of just methodically going through it. So as you can see, the best cars are kind of rising to the top at this point. The best cars are showing up. We'll see what we got.
Haley Deegan looking inside, and that's Marco Andretti. Red car is Deegan. Andretti.
Oh, the battle for fifth. Haley Deegan trying to creep up.
He's had a struggle tonight. He's really had a hard time. He's had good track positions to start the race, but he's had a hard time maintaining it, especially as the race goes. It seems like his car is just not turning and getting tighter as the race goes on.
And Schrader, his car carrying some scars from the action tonight. So Ryan Newman creeping in on Clint.
Oh, Ryan Newman creeping in and trying to get near Clint Bouye and his burnt rubber. Oh, he saved it.
2 cars going for the same piece of real estate. And,
It's free real estate. It's free real estate. It's free real estate.
So Newman in the orange car is to second place.
For Denny Hamlin, you better.
Ryan Newman to second.
He is coming.
Denny Hamlin, are you hoping for rain?
Oh no! Oh, that's a 5 minutes away. He's winning. Oh. When Denny Hamilton is right there, 2020 Darlington, number 2.
Ryan Newman, remember, got spun around early in one of the heat races. And still managed to come through and get a win in the second heat race, and with a car that was ailing after some of the damage. Went to a backup car for this main event, a quick retrofit, and he's out here tearing his way up through the field, now all the way to second.
And I think what you're seeing here is the advantage that Ryan Newman has over Denny Hamlin. He has experience on him. Yeah, Denny Hamlin, 3-time Daytona 500 champion. Both of them are great race car drivers, but Ryan Newman has a couple years more experience than Denny Hamlin does in an SRX car at Stafford. He knows how the race is going to play out, what he needed in his car, and how to manage the race. It's so important. Now you see that all starting to come together as he's just slowly reeling them in right now.
So Denny Hamlin has been out in front for 43.
Wow, 43 laps.
That we've completed, making 55 when they come by here. Marco Andretti led 10, Clint Boyer 1. Ryan Newman has led none in this main event so far, but that may be about to change.
Denny's going to have his hands full here in a couple laps.
And the bound for the lead. I feel like it's a lightning.
Sky in the backdrop of that shot.
And don't you, the drivers see that. You see that every now and again. You go,
Oh, and the caution's out. Caution's out. This might be for the lightning strike. Oh, the storm is brewing. The storm is brewing, folks. The storm is brewing.
Wow. We got a
There's a storm near Stafford.
shelters.
A
They're
storm is brewing.
brewing. Storms are brewing. Storms are brewing.
Thursday night thunder. Well, we literally got thunder. Third race of the year. Might be stormed out. Might be rained out. But Danny was doing his rain dance.
The caution was for the weather. You saw those lightning flashes in the backdrop of the shots as they were trying to finish.
It's now 2 to go. They saw the lightning.
And of course, the fans already being given the word here in the stands.
The race.
To head for their cars and clear the grandstands with this weather closing in quickly.
Yeah, they had to do this. The storm is coming in. You wouldn't believe the amount of wind right now.
The final lap.
They have to do something. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the race of Ryan Newman and Denny Hamlin right there.
Dang it! Danny Hamlin just got his rain dance. Danny Hamlin is an SRX winner. To the rain, the checkered flag comes out. Due to weather. Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Let's dial him up. Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano up here in the booth. You got us?
Danny Hamlin.
Hey, congratulations. It looked like a good, nice and easy race for you, but it was Ryan Newman was on his way, and they still what a great race during but it seemed like you were all right. How was your first experience here?
Yeah, it was a bunch of fun. Just thanks come here on. Obviously, got to thank
Wow, just wow. We're not going to have a problem for this, but who cares? This is the first time weather has threatened a race.
I don't think we heard anything you just said, but congratulations. Have fun celebrating.
Thank Tony for letting me.
This is a first.
We have 13 or 14 minutes left, right?
The race is ending early due to weather. Weather shortened event.
Storms are brewing.
But it is Denny Hamlin, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Are there any credit?
Huh? Apparently there's a storm there, and I don't know what the policy's like there for SRX, but they just ended the race. Ended the race.
And for only $20 a day, you can drive off in a brand new motorhome. We make RVing fun, simple, and affordable. See America for less at Camping World.
Today, the best Transformers yet.
And this is a first in
Yo,
SRX history. Race ends early due to weather. Denny Hamlin wins Stafford Race 1 main event due to a lightning strike. There's a storm in the area. Apparently, they're calling the race early, but we are going to stick it here till the end of the race on SRX Day. I'm going to try to look for a statement from Stafford.
Anyways, I'm going to head on out since the race much early.
Now introducing Simply Spike Peach. It's getting
Stafford,
WSOP Thrill Team. The WSOP Tournament is starting in the
Okay. Well, if you're gonna hang out, you can. The race is over anyways. Well, see you, man. It's been fun having you. So if you want to stay, you can. Cause I'm gonna try to stay till it's over here.
Hi, everyone.
Right. All right, Malik's heading out. We're gonna stay on though. I'm looking for statements and stuff. I'm gonna check Twitter.
race we saw there. A lot of drivers that.
And the weather is now there. Denny Hamlin wins as he started sixth. Ryan Newman finishes second. As he started second, and Clint Boyer finishes third.
Here's a look at the winning move. Denny Hamlin from his onboard, muscling his way around Marco Andretti.
Wow, this is a first in SRX history. I am checking everything I can just for statements. It's a first. The race ends early due to weather. Just right then and there, it just ends. The storm came in before we could finish the race. I don't know what it's like, but they just finished the race early. Denny Hamlin wins Stafford. They're now jumping over to Sports Center. So I'm turning this down. Thank you all for coming out tonight. It was very fun. First race of the season for SRX. And we're having a first. I know it sucks having weather in the area. It sucks. I understand this because of NASCAR. The past two events were threatened by rain and stuff. SRX. And they're showing some highlights from that. But the race ends early due to weather. I'm looking for statements. They had a flood watch, but that's about it, really. But the race ends early due to weather. But yeah, this is the first. The race ends early due to weather. The rain played us early. Denny Hamlin did a great dance at the SRX. Got himself a win. Oh my. And I think he's racing a few more times this year. I'm not for sure. I'll have to check. But yeah. That was it. I thank you everyone for coming out. It was great having y'all. You play the music here. It's great having y'all out tonight. Thank you all for watching this edition of Back to Roots. I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow I will have a review of. I will record review quickly. I have to script it out and stuff, so I'll record it tomorrow morning. I do have a recording of the race, so I can study it some more. Of course, we're showing my resources and stuff. That is all we got tonight, folks. Congratulations to Denny Hamlin tonight, winning Stafford Race 1. But they get to do it all over again. Because next race we head back. And next race is Stafford as a replacement for the Thunderbolt because there's flooding in the area. They're trying to clean that up. It's not going to make it in time. But we got but we'll be back for Stafford, so Ryan, we can have another chance. I think that him might be there as well. But yeah, it's been great having y'all tonight. Now already approaching the 2-hour mark. Thank you all for watching this edition of Back to Roots. I'll see y'all on the main channel probably tomorrow. I'll have a review up for Stafford 1. We'll see y'all tomorrow night for WBLU Overtime 1.2 episode 10 part 1.2. We're going to continue on 1.1, but actually it's 1.1, so we're going to continue on 1.1 on 1.2. So it's taken me a bit to finish that one episode because me being sick in the first part that we did 1.1. Had to go to bed early. We'll do it again Friday night. And then Saturday will be the big finale for WBLU Overtime. The final of the locals. Because local seasons are now wrapping up. We are getting ready to go national for WBLU Overtime. That's what's coming up. Next up will be news for except on the West Coast. Because on the West Coast, actually no. Next up will be local news, except on the West Coast. Check the local listings, of course. We're gonna head out tonight, folks. We thank you all for watching this edition of Back to the Roots Live. We'll be back next week for more action. See y'all. Thursday nights, Under the Lights, Legends.
Comes through as the winner of the Iowa Corn Indy 250.
Tony Stewart is an NHRA National Event winner.
Ryan Hunter-Reay is the champion for 2012.
And a NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship for Penske Racing and Michigan's Brad Keselowski. For Penske, winning the Daytona 500. Raiders win the Budweiser 500.
He comes through, he takes the checkered flag, and the championship leader makes it 3 in a row for the Penske team.